Hello, my name is Corrine Amber Perez, and I am very excited to meet you. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for so long, and I've thought about all the reasons why I can't do it. But today, I'm not going to let myself and my fears hold me back. I'm going to start focusing on the reasons why I can do it and why I want to do it. And let me tell you why I want to do it. I want to do it because the world is a place that is in need of authentic conversation right now. It's in need of safe places where we can talk about how we're feeling, where we can go through difficult days and just lay our hearts on the table. With that being said, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am 36 years old. I'm from Tucson, Arizona. I am a Christian woman of faith, and I love the Lord with all my heart. I have a background in counseling. I graduated with a master's in counseling from the University of Arizona. I love to ride my bike. I love music. I love movies. Well, I love YouTube. I don't really watch regular TV, but I love YouTube. I love learning. I love reading. I love beautiful things. And I love people. And I want this to be a place where anybody, regardless of race, religion, gender, ethnicity, or background, can gather and be safe in knowing that their feelings and what's in their souls matters. And I want us to be able to be respectful of one another regardless of differences, because if Jesus were here, he wouldn't want that. He wants that for the world. He wants peace. He wants people that will live in compassion for one another. He wants people that will be empathetic. He wants people that will be kind. And I want my channel to be a place of where that goodness shines through, where if he were to stop by as a guest, he would be proud of what we're talking about and discussing. And I believe that he has a plan for this, and he has a plan for each and every one of you, regardless of where you are at in life. Maybe you're at the end of your rope. Maybe you're so depressed you're finding it hard to get out of bed every day. Maybe you're grieving the loss of a loved one. Maybe just the thought of another day inspires such fear in you that you don't want to go to sleep at night. For you, I can tell you that Jesus is hope. He is life. He sustains. He never changes. And I promise you, if you keep holding on and if you seek him with all your heart, things are going to get better for you. Maybe you're not at that point yet. Maybe you just have questions. Maybe the Lord led you to this channel because you are curious about what a life serving him looks like. And you are welcome too, just as much as somebody who has been a Christian for a long time, because we are all equal in his eyes. And I want you to know that I truly, truly believe that. I love when people can get together and be in harmony and communicate in a beautiful way. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things about life. Now, like I said before, I'm not perfect. I was born with a disability called cerebral palsy. I use an electric wheelchair to get around every day. I have helpers that come in and help me with certain things, and I have struggles that maybe some of you watching have never even thought of. you've never really been able to put yourself in that place because you haven't had to deal with something like that. But I have never had to deal with your struggles either. I think the one thing that we all have in common is that we struggle. And I think that is what makes us be able to relate in a beautiful way, and it makes us all the same in a way. So I'm willing to be vulnerable on this channel. I'm willing to show you who I really am, and I'm willing to be honest with you and authentic. And I think that when people are able to do that, they are set apart from the rest. And it tells us in the Bible that we are set apart and we are chosen if we are Christians. And I'm holding tight to that truth right now. I had this professor when I was in my master's program at the University of Arizona, and she was so beautiful. She was just graceful and elegant, and she would walk in the room and I would think to myself, man, I bet it's nice to look in the mirror and see that face every day. But the thing is, at that point, I don't think I was to the point where I realized that everybody really is beautiful in their own way to God. And it also says in the Bible that you are beautifully and wonderfully made, knitted together before the time of creation. And God knew how we were all going to look. He knew the talents and the gifts that he was going to give each and every one of us. And you know what? The one thing I remember about that professor, even to this day, is she would have this immaculate red lipstick on, and it would look so good on her. And I thought, how does she make her lips look so flawless all the time? And so when I graduated, I asked her, I said, what lipstick do you wear? Because I'd like to wear some red lipstick for my graduation. And she told me the brand and everything. I spent a horrendous amount of money on it, and I put it on graduation day, and it made my lips so dry that you could barely even, they felt like they were going to crack. It was so uncomfortable, and I thought, oh, what a waste of money. And then I tried to get it off, and it's like shellac. It was so hard to get off. Like, you have to have a special lip stain remover or something. Anyway, I always have this want to have these red lips, because I think for some reason I think that's really elegant and beautiful. And I got this other brand lipstick the other day, and I went to go put it on again today. I'm wearing sweatpants, but I want to be all glam or something. I don't know. I was bored. So I go to put it on. Same thing happens. You could probably still see the lipstick on my face. It gets all over my face. And I think to myself, why do I do this? Why do I try to put lipstick on all the time when it's gonna look ridiculous every time I try, and I can't even get it right? And I could just hear God say, if only you could see yourself the way that I see you, then you wouldn't feel that way. And so I have that to say to each and every one of you, whether you're male or female or whatever. I have to say that God thinks you are beautiful. And no amount of lipstick or messy hair or anything could change that, because he loves you just the way you are. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Jesus loves you, and so do I.